God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Welcome
To
in
the minivan.
What the fuck was that?
Well, I was trying to clap as a stopping point, but I caught the wire. That was wild, huh?
Yeah. We're a little loose here today, folks.
It's been a day already, dude.
A day already. Day and a half, huh?
Felt like a year.
It felt like a goddamn year.
A fortnight.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
This is a podcast about music, friendship, and staying positive.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's hard to stay positive today.
Yeah, we just lost half an episode.
Yeah.
We thought that was going to be our fucking shining star.
It's true. I thought we were both going to book Conan off that episode.
What? And it's important to acknowledge that sometimes failure will take the wind out of your sails.
And it sure did.
It sure did. But it took us a while to come back. We took a break. We breathed. I got over my anger towards Max.
Uh-huh. I'm maintaining it's not my fault. Yeah.
We have lost episodes before, and I'll just say I've never been responsible for recording them. None of them. Not
Don't
one.
Put that on me.
You don't want me to?
You've got the view.
I've got you. You're the one that puts on the screensaver and then is like, but the screensaver saves the memory, so we can't.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, I've never heard that once that a screensaver does that. But do screens need saving?
Yes, that's the memory part.
No, it's the screen is the screen. The memory's the memory. You were an Apple genius.
I know.
No, but this is the thing. More and more, the further we get from that, the less it feels like it means.
Oh, for sure. But there's certain things
Because you're as confused by shit as I am, and I'm back here like, you used to be a genius, dude.
Well, yeah, sure.
Apple genius.
I used to be once upon a time, but I know what's going on. I can tell what happened. And the memory overlay, it's like a fuse blew.
A fuse blew.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
I'm my fingers
because
crossed.
If I fail again, I will lose it.
Oh, brother, I will punch a fucking hole in that window. I'll take a broken shard and I'll slit my throat from ear to ear if this happens again. I'm not looking the stakes could not be higher.
As long as we go into this with that understanding, I think we can make something happen.
Although, you know what's really good? If one of us starts to bleed from
one of us starts to bleed.
We've got new shirts to sop up the blood with.
We do have new shirts expertly designed to be worn in the pool.
That's right. These shirts.
That's how we market.
I think that's the greatest marketing of a t-shirt. God damn it. What? Is it still?
I keep it on just to keep the memory. I use the alarm and then I think about the book.
Okay.
Listen, we have these shirts.
We have these shirts. They are $30. That includes shipping. We'll send them to you. You send us $30, we'll send you a t-shirt.
We'll send you a t-shirt.
The other way to get them, Patreon, baby.
Patreon. You're there for 2 months. You get a t-shirt.
2 $10 a month donations.
That's $20. That's a little cheaper.
It's a recurring investment in the boys because
we're good at business.
We are, because the other thing you get, so we have a couple tiers of Patreon. For $5 a month, you get 2 bonus episodes, including the one we just fucked up. You're going to get
a piece of it.
No, you'll get the whole thing on video.
You can have the whole thing on video. You won't hear the songs, but there's good stories and good chats and good bands.
Great stuff. $5 a month, 2 bonus episodes. $10 a month, you get those episodes. You get the t-shirts after 2 months, and you get sets from last night.
Which, I think I even have a good one from last night that I'm excited
Perfect.
about.
I've got a fun one. I do have a fun one from last night. We'll get those up. And that's exciting stuff. And if you don't want to donate to our Patreon, the very least you could do, tell a friend about the podcast, share it on Instagram, send us some fire emojis, leave us a review on iTunes. And while you're doing that, Michael's got a damn jam for you.
Hey, with the sunshine, we go ride the boat. Hey, Hey, what the reader say? Well, our Peter said now. Hey, what the reader sound? Yeah, I'll be about to bit down. Yeah, hey, what the reader sound? Yeah, I'll be about to bit down. Yeah, hey, what the reader sound? Yeah, I'll be about to bit down. Yeah, hey, what the reader sound? Yeah, I'll be about to bit down. Yeah. Hope you wrote those fire emojis.
Damn, dude.
Hey, man.
That one was good. Dude,
I've decided to let go and stop trying to make them perfect. And I
That's
just
good.
live in my never mind.
No, dude, you're living in the flow state.
That's right, I'm flowing. Okay. The point is, what were you going to say?
I just love the flow state, dude. I firmly believe in the flow state now.
I firmly believe in it too. It's the most fun sets.
I had a few of those in the last week. I've had a few
flow state set.
And then I had a flow state running the other day.
What?
Yeah, yesterday. I went on the treadmill, and after about mile 1,
you were flowing.
I wasn't looking at how long I had to run for. I wasn't looking for how long I've run for. I just went, dude. I was going,
Let's
man.
Go.
And by the end of it, I hadn't moved much. It's a treadmill. You kind of stay in place.
Stay in one place, but there's a meditation in that too.
It's hard, it's hard to find like the metaphor when you're on a treadmill.
No, I think the metaphor is clear. Sometimes it feels like you're moving a whole bunch and you're not going anywhere.
Tell me about it.
Still a whole lot of benefits.
Uh-huh.
You're still getting stronger.
I feel it. I'm in pain today.
Yeah?
Yeah, my muscles are sore.
Oh, that's all right. You got a little DOMS?
What?
Delayed onset muscle soreness? You got a little
Is
DOMS?
that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some in my chesties.
Ooh, that's good. Means you're building it.
Yeah.
Means it's coming up.
I'm working
You know what I've been doing?
Huh?
You're going to hate me.
Jiu-jitsu?
I'm doing it.
Why do you think I hate jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to stop being
I have
weird
absolutely no judgment.
Dude, I love it. I feel like I'm in flow states. Shit. Beginning of the day, a little juji flow state.
What does that mean?
Little jiu-jitsu flow state.
Uh-huh.
And then at night, I'm getting into my little comedy flow state.
Yep.
You're
just constantly surfing, dude.
Yeah, I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you ever see Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Where he's like,
not since I was like 14.
I pump and I feel like I'm coming, and then
right.
Me winning and I feel like I'm coming. I'm always coming. He's a sociopath.
That shit made its rounds in high school because it was like everyone was like, no, this is why it's cool to smoke weed. Arnold Schwarzenegger smokes weed when he works out.
I don't remember that. Is that true?
Supposedly, it's like 30 seconds of the documentary, and everybody took that to mean, well, that means it's good for you.
I thought he smoked weed at the end after he won. And the message was, it's okay to smoke weed when you win. You gotta take it however you want.
Yeah, sure. I like that. It's the weed is the reward for the win.
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe he was smoking before that. I mean, it makes sense. Smoking a little weed before you work out, it's great.
It's what it's how I like to. That's why I get into the flow state.
Wonderful.
I say flow state. I'm just stoned. That's
Buddy,
what I call it.
I'm baked to high hell when I go into that jiu-jitsu.
Are you really?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I like that you're returning to weed. You're returning to everything.
I just love to flow.
I feel you, dude. You know what? I've been trying to. This is where I kind of fall. I'm in a flow state when I'm watching movies now.
Is that true?
A little bit.
I couldn't be the more opposite. Tell me, Max.
I've seen Beau is Afraid 3 times.
Dude, I heard it was bad.
I've seen it 3 times.
It's 3 hours long.
Right?
Right?
I don't know if it's good or bad. I have no idea. I
but
either
you keep
love
watching it.
Yeah. So the first time I saw it was on Sunday last week, and it was like we got an hour and a half in, and the penthouse apartment that the theater is in the building of caught on fire. So they had to evacuate us after an hour and a half. And let me tell you, dude, no one could tell if it was part of the movie or what was going on. We were all very confused.
That's a real experience.
It was. And then I went back the next day with my girlfriend. We saw it. And I wasn't sure how to feel about it, but then I saw it again 2 nights ago with the boys. And I think it's great. I fucking love that movie.
Okay.
It's so bizarre and weird, and the more I watch it, the more I'm able to let go and be like, oh, this is the flow state of watching movies, dude.
I mean, if you can do it for 3 hours, yeah.
I mean, I can let go for 3 hours.
Dude, I was just trying to watch The Verdict at my house over the weekend. And
the fuck is that?
It's like a Paul Newman flick, directed by Sidney Lumet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I love it, dude. You get into TV, you get into art.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on the upper echelon. You're holding me back.
I understand. No. Do you have the Criterion channel?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you do?
But I don't watch that thing for shit. I'll be honest. I'm trying to do it to keep up with my roommate. Ethan devours Criterion shit, and I walk in and I'm like, I don't understand how you do this.
Dude, see,
so
that's
I was
where
like,
you...
let me try watching The Verdict. And immediately I'm like, where's my computer?
Damn, dude. Well, that's...
No, I made it 45 minutes in, I fell asleep, and then I had stuff to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love the Criterion channel stuff, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Every now and then you'll find something that's really fun that you won't expect.
There was a really cool movie with Parker Posey. It's based in New York.
Oh, The Weekenders?
I think it's where she becomes like a librarian, but she's also a party girl.
No, but she's in Beau is Afraid, and you do see her naked.
Oh, no shit?
Yes.
Hey, look at her. Still working. Let's
Still
go.
working and still kicking ass, dude.
Yeah, dude, she's great.
She's so good.
She's the best part of the Josie and the Pussycats movie, which is still, in my opinion, a great movie, enormously underrated. The name of the movie is Party Girl from 1995. But, dude, I mean, that movie...
Josie and the Pussycats?
Is great. I
agree.
It's like a satirical masterpiece.
Dude...
It's so funny.
What's his name? Alan Cumming?
Alan Cumming did it?
All of the little, like, side spirit. There's one part where he's, like, taking notes on a voice recorder and he just goes, smells like Teen Spirit. Like, everything is that movie is full of pop culture references.
And it's also a commentary on capitalism, but they use it to fill a bunch of ad space because they're like, look at this. This is dominated by capitalism.
Yeah.
So they're still paying for everything with, like, McDonald's advertisements.
It rules.
It fucking rules. And the little... beginning with the band Du Jour.
Yeah.
And it's just all the dudes that were hot in the early 2000s.
Dude,
it's fucking Turk from Scrubs.
Yeah, Donald Faison, Seth Green.
Seth Green. Oh, dude, who's the guy? Short guy that was in like Rat Race and Road Trip.
Not Seth Green?
Not Seth Green, other guy. Forget his name.
Oh, Brecken Meyer?
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Okay, well, dude, there's a great blooper in that movie at the very end when Du Jour is on the plane before it goes down.
Yeah, yeah.
And they, like, one of them makes a "your mama" joke or something, and Seth Green goes, "You know my mom is dead." And the entire scene just stops.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And then they all start laughing.
That movie looks like it was so much fun to make. And my brother had the fucking album to it.
I had the album too.
Yeah.
That's the... Dog, today is Josie and the Pussycats day.
All day?
I don't hate. Can you play?
I'm gonna roll with you on this
until
one.
we can't.
Yeah.
Let's start with Three Small Words.
Okay.
By Josie and the Pussycats. This is great, man. This is
because they really knock it out of the park.
This was a big movie for me because Rachel Lee Cook in this movie was the first time I remember having a celebrity crush that hurt my feelings that it couldn't happen in real life.
Why can't it happen?
Because I was 12.
Oh, right.
And, she was an adult.
This is Three Small Words.
I love this song,
Josie and the Pussycats. We should find out who actually made this album.
We can. This was, like, very popular around the same time as, like, Blink-182.
Grind.
Yeah.
It's in the zone. I'm a punk rock punk queen.
Everything
magazine. Jesus.
Shit, I fucking don't remember.
You ever seen?
Turn it up.
Everywhere and in between.
Whoa.
Oh, this guitar comes in
so
and rips in.
God damn, they came way too late. Oh.
Cause you can't see that I'm the one. Great one.
Great song, dude.
And then the way it ends where it turns out that Parker Posey was just a nerd in high school with a lisp.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
Alan Cumming
He's bald. Was albino.
Was albino. He goes, Letha Schneider. He goes, Letha Schneider. Letha That was my nickname in high school. Lisa, it's me, Wally. White ass Wally. White ass Wally? The albino kid? But you look so normal. And he wipes his forehead. He goes, makeup. And underneath is just the palest skin. It's so wild. That movie's so wild. That movie's nuts.
Man, and it's really got a who's who of like late 90s talent. Because it's the band itself, Rachel Lee Cook, hot off the fucking streak that she had with She's All That.
She was, dude.
Which reinvented the teen movie.
Absolutely.
That's what Not Another Teen Movie is like based on.
Yeah, you're catching Tara Reid before she sort of
fell off the deep end.
And she was still like, she's a great character actor in that movie.
Excellent. She's great in everything that she's in, dude. Because I rewatched the American Pie series recently, and she kills it in that.
Yep.
She kills it in Josie and the Pussycats as like kind of the dumb one. Because, dude, I remember at the beginning there's one scene she's holding up a cardboard sign on the side of the road. It says honk if you love Pussycats, but cats is like
right.
hidden.
She messed up,
and these guys are honking, and she's like, ha 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 ha.
Biggest career to come out of that movie, Rosario
Dawson, dude,
she
the
killed
queen,
the queen
went on to date Cory Booker and Andrea.
Dude, I remember when they came to the 1 a.m. Andre, fucking Eric Andre came to the 1 a.m. with Rosario Dawson, and they were booed up.
Dude, they were making out. He was holding her
from the back, and she was giggling, and he was like, kiss her. I was like, this, and I'm there. I'm hammered.
I was fucked up, dude.
I walked up to her and said, hey, I'm Mike. And he goes, hey, Mike, I'm Eric. I was like, cool. And then he proceeded to make out with Rosario Dawson in front of me.
Our friend picked them up and was not expecting Rosario Dawson to be in the car either. And he goes and gets them. Eric Andre gets in. And he's like, who is his date? Oh, my God.
You know why women like Eric Andre? Because he's brave.
Okay.
He does such wild shit. He does incredibly weird and wild shit.
Yeah.
He's also great in the new Jackass movie.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care about convention. And you know what? He's a fun bad boy, and I hear tell he's got a beautiful penis.
Awesome, dude.
I look up to him.
Great. I can't wait for him to write a semi-serious book that you devour, that you lose yourself in. You know what he's really good in was that road trip movie.
Who are we talking about now?
Eric Andre. What was that movie? Extreme Ride.
I never watched it.
Dude, it's so funny, and the best scene happens with a buddy of mine from the Apple Store.
Really?
Yeah, my friend Ben Carson, who you probably met.
Sounds familiar. But it's also that name.
I know. It's wild.
Yeah.
And Ben's just one of the funniest people. But there's a scene where, like, Eric Andre and Lil Rel get into a fight, and it's all shot in Atlanta. Like,
really?
A big chunk of it. And it's like, I can see my friend Ben, and in the movie, I'm like, fuck, there's Ben. And then all of a sudden the scene happens, and Ben gets very involved very quickly in it, and it's so funny.
What's the scene?
Lil Rel and Eric Andre basically get into a fight, and my friend Ben, because the whole movie is kind of shot like there's a story, but it's real situations that they put themselves into, and Ben does not know what's happening, and there's a part where he's just pinned Eric Andre up to a truck, and he's like, you got to cool down, man. Everybody loves people. We love each other. We love peace.
Why do you have to pin him to the truck? Just because of the fight?
Yeah, in the scene, he's fighting Lil Rel, and Ben is trying to stop the fight. He's just like, nah, dog.
Is he a big guy?
He's like 6'4".
Oh, yeah.
He's 6'4", dreadlocks, like, he's got a big peace medallion.
Yeah, and he's like, nah.
Like, he's a hero. It's so funny, dude.
That's awesome.
It's a really funny movie. There's a great scene in J.R. Cricket's. That's
really?
Just wild. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's good, but let's get back to Josie and the Pussycats.
Josie and the Pussycats. I mean, what else can you say?
I know. I lean. But what are some other songs?
There's the fucking Alan M. You remember that character?
No.
Hate that guy. It's her love interest.
Which? Oh, yeah, dude, the wiener
guitar. Yeah, the wiener.
Yeah,
and then at the end, he crowd surfs. She's like, "I love you, dude." She's like, "I love you too." I was just too scared to say it.
I envisioned
That's right
myself.
after she starts playing, and she's like, it's okay if you don't like it. Just decide for yourself.
Yep.
Take those ears off and decide for yourself. And they love it. And Alan M comes out and we're like, ah, ah.
Dude, every movie like that had that dumb boy that was like Tom Green in Charlie's Angels.
Oh, dude.
Where it's just like we have the dumb guy that doesn't seem like a
But
bad...
Tom Green is a weird...
That's true.
Idiot.
Alan M's kind of dumb.
Alan M, no, he's a sweet guy who thinks he's going to be a great guitar guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the song they play when Alan M shows up.
Okay.
And they have their big moment where they realize people like their music without the
pseudo ears.
Yeah, but what do they call that?
Antennas?
No, the type of track they would put under.
Oh, the subliminal messaging. That's right. And they have that huge sequence that has the laser going into the CD.
Yeah.
Like, I like that
there's like a big device that Alan Cumming is twisting the knobs.
Yeah,
on.
but my favorite thing is they pretend like they're hiding the subliminal message, like it's a layer underneath the CD.
Yeah.
Like
Josie and the Pussycats is the best music.
Right, as if that wouldn't just be in the track. Like CDs needed a hidden layer.
Yeah.
It's just. Anyways, what's the song?
This is Spin Around.
Oh, I know this song. Can I see that?
Oh, dude, this one comes in hot. Let's go.
God damn.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Spin around.
Yeah.
Come back home. You're running out on a line. Sometimes
This movie, we should do a rewatch.
I'd be very down.
Take
the time.
I love this song, dude. It really is coming back to me. I watched this movie probably 50 times as a tween.
Oh, dude, I watched it all. My favorite part is fucking Ari Spears. They invite him to Total Request Live. The other two Pussycats.
Yes.
And they invite Rosario and they invite Tara Reid. And Carson Daly and Ari Spears are there. Ari Spears, real hot off Mad TV at the time.
Yep.
Carson Daly's still hosting. God, his career, he's still going. He's doing the fucking...
Carson?
He's doing the morning show now or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
He's
in there. Matt Lauer's out and now Carson Daly's in.
Is he? No, Ryan Seacrest is from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got in on American Idol. But they go to Total Request Live and Carson Daly's like, you're here for us to kill you. And then Ari Spears and...
Ari Spears is constantly kind of thrown in as that crazy loose cannon,
well,
right?
he's doing impressions while he tries to kill him. How do we use Ari Spears? So he's coming up, he's like, who you want to kill? You want Eddie Murphy to kill you?
Yeah.
Who you want? Chris Rock? The Pussycats? The Pussycats? I gotta kill you? Good Lord. And then Rosario Dawson's like,
I am shocked that you retained this much.
This is my talent. I
know.
I can remember like lines.
You remember jokes. You remember movie lines. You remember because like I can't remember. As soon as I see something, it's out of my brain.
I think if something's funny, and it's also pretty specifically stuff I watched over and over again when I was a kid.
Yeah, because I remember watching this movie over and over again because I wanted to fuck Rachel Lee Cook.
Jesus.
I mean,
you're just saying it's so crazy. You were 12, Max.
I know.
You wanted to hug Rachel Lee Cook.
No, dude, I wanted to love Rachel Lee Cook.
There you go.
I wanted to... that was like the start of getting really obsessively into celebrities that I wanted to date.
Who else did you get into?
Avril Lavigne was...
God, that's so cool. It's pretty lame, but keep going.
I mean, I really thought that if Avril Lavigne and I ever met, we would just fall in love.
Okay.
I thought the same about the singer of Paramore.
Oh, yeah. You really had a type.
I did. Punk rock ladies, dude.
Punk rock ladies.
I love a punk rock lady.
What was my type? I remember we had to do a fucking conversation in French class my freshman year of high school when I was still just a roly little poly dude. And we had to do a presentation.
Wait. You say that like anyone's supposed to know what a roly-poly dude is.
I was a short, squat little guy.
Oh,
I hadn't
sorry.
at all. I was
sure.
I was 4'11". I was husky, and our French teacher made us do a presentation on our ideal woman.
Okay.
Which, in hindsight, is insane.
It's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
I know. And then the women had to do a
Their ideal
presentation
man.
on their ideal man.
Jesus.
And so I make a poster board. And I'm throwing it together, and I'm so nervous. Like the gall of me to stand up there and talk about, like, well, I want a girl that's... I was useless. I was a useless little person. And there was a picture of JoJo, the singer JoJo.
Yeah.
And I said to the class, well, I don't love this. I mean, she's wearing a lot of makeup, and that's not really my thing. And some guy in class goes, shut the fuck up. Somebody said, it's JoJo. Shut up. And I was like, yeah, but it's just not for... I don't know. I started.
It's not for the big dog.
I was just thinking about. I can't remember who I had a crush on, but I very distinctly remember giving this presentation and being like, "This is the worst thing that's ever happened."
Well, dude, I love the. It's because it's very obvious. Like she's wearing too much makeup. Is just you trying to appeal to the women in the room.
I like a little girl with a more natural look.
Yeah. Like all of the girls are gonna turn around and be like, "Who is this 6th grader in the back of the room?"
Wow,
talking about a natural woman. You go up and it's your ideal woman. It's just a picture of the girl in the front row from Facebook. Just went home, did the project. That's a funny guy. The guy that does the project, thinking it's about someone in the room, and then gets to class.
And then they get to class, their eyes go wide. They're like,
oh fuck! It's like the teacher's like, "All right, Michael, it's your turn to present. You've got your poster board and everything." Like, I didn't do the project.
Do you have your project? No.
Well, it looks like you
fail.
You've got a poster board in your hand, though.
No, this is
for another class.
Another class. Show us the poster board. Is that a picture of Ellen? Yeah. In my other class,
I had to draw somebody that I think is ugly.
That I fucking think is gross and ugly. So, sorry, Ellen.
You're a pig.
Goes home and cries.
The whole time you had an opportunity to slide right in, dude.
Just be honest.
That's what holds you back every time. But that's good. So she had a French... All right, so...
Eric Andre would double down. He'd be like, yeah, I did this about Ellen.
Yeah.
Is this what we want the pod to be?
No.
I hate that I don't like this now.
It was funny with the story about French class.
And then we got into Scarlett Johansson, and now we're just going to talk about women we think are attractive.
No. Let's talk
us.
about dudes we think are hot.
Dude, yeah.
Okay. Jason Momoa.
God damn it, yeah. He might be the hottest guy.
It's funny because I was trying to make this joke work years ago, and I could never get it to land. And I thought it was fun about how I like no sexuality is a spectrum. Because like if I'm on your Tinder profile and there's a picture of a dude, he better be fucking hot, or I'm not going to swipe right. And let me tell you, dude, Jason Momoa, if I saw him in a Tinder picture, I would pay to super like that girl.
You know what I think? I think in order for me to think a man is attractive, I need to feel like he could be one of my boys. I need to feel like we could be cool. Otherwise, they just look like bullies to me.
So, let me stop you right here.
Okay, I think I know you want some clarification.
No, I don't, because I just want to backtrack a second, because you just said Jason Momoa might be the hottest guy.
Yeah,
which means that
also
you
do
you see yourself as someone that could be friends with Jason Momoa.
I see myself as somebody that could be cool with Jason Momoa.
Okay.
And it took me a long time to build that confidence.
Yeah.
But I do think now me and Jason Momoa could chase around a couple fun topics over a coffee.
I don't think I could see y'all in the water waiting for a wave.
Buddy, I don't want to meet him there because he's going to be
no. That's
he's
just
going to be on a good footing. You know, he's good in the water.
This is as friends. This is just you guys.
Oh, he's showing me to surf.
Or you're surfing together. You already know how to surf. In my imagination, you already know how to surf.
God,
and y'all are just y'all are waiting together for.
Am I a natural at surfing? Can I do it?
Who cares? You're good at it now. It doesn't matter if you're a natural or if you
got there.
You got there.
Wow.
And y'all are sitting waiting for a wave, and you're just talking shit.
This is thrilling.
And I think that could be.
You think that's real?
I don't think it's that crazy.
I didn't even dream that big.
I didn't even have to dream, dude.
Wow.
That's just a daydream, dude.
Damn, dude. Thanks,
I could
dude.
see you in there.
So who do you think is hot and could also be your friend?
Rick Moranis seems like somebody that
Dude, I saw an appreciation post for Rick Moranis on IG. It's on like one of my accounts I follow called like My Mixtapes. And My Mixtapes will like they reported something today where Praz from the Fugees was an FBI informant for 20 years.
Whoa.
Truly. Yes.
Whoa.
They report on shit like that. But then the other time they're like, yo, shout out to Rick Moranis. He was on top of the fucking film game, and then he left film because his wife passed away and he wanted to raise his kids. Let's all give this king his flowers.
Yup.
And I was like, this is hilarious.
No, dude, it rules.
It does. It absolutely rules. It gave me hope.
A couple years ago, Danny Maupin got on Facebook and just posted that it was Rick Moranis' birthday. Like, he had just found out. And every year since, he's made it a point to get online and shout out Rick Moranis on his birthday.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the most genuine thing on the internet.
I mean,
and do you remember when someone punched Rick Moranis and the entire population
everybody knew
was
about
like,
it.
what the fuck is this?
Who would punch Rick Moranis?
Yeah, no, but he's...
But I remember at the time being like, maybe he deserves it. At the time.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know the situation. Who gets punched for nothing?
I did.
When?
There was a homeless man punched me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, that's old news. That's in an older episode if you want to dig back.
Sure, dig in there.
Oh, it's a Patreon thing. If you want to get on the Patreon, $5 a
Hear
month.
the story of when a homeless dude
man.
punched
Yeah,
Max
but anyways,
in the
Rick
face.
Moranis, no, the gut. But Rick Moranis.
Oh, dude, I had another run-in.
Oh, boy. We all return to our roots, dude. I love this.
I had another stick it up for myself.
Okay, so tell me.
Wait, did you ever say everything you wanted to at Rick Moranis?
Oh, I could see Rick Moranis and I at a coffee shop, not just splitting a coffee. I could see...
Splitting a coffee? Who does that? Who's ever split a coffee?
I could imagine Rick Moranis being like, I can't have this much caffeine.
Latte, 2 straws.
Do you want...
Go ahead, sorry.
No, do you want to split my coffee? You take half of it, I'll take half.
Oh, yeah.
And then I could also see...
Rick Moranis doesn't want to get too wired.
No, and I could also see Rick Moranis being like, well, I want a croissant, but I don't want the whole thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Would you want to split a croissant with me, too? I could see us splitting breakfast.
Wow. I think you're right.
I think that just seems...
Really
We look
cool.
similar enough. I think it could be just a good hang.
Man, I really like what you imagined for me, and then I really like what you imagined for yourself.
Dude. Very simple.
Yeah. Great.
Okay. All right.
So here's my big one. I just, again, saunas and steam rooms. I don't like when...
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't like when people
somebody
are disrespectful.
somebody chewed too loud.
No, dude, I was on the tail end of being in the sauna, and this fucking jacked like Italian dude gets in, and he just starts dumping mad water on the coals. And I was so frustrated because I was on the tail end. I'd been in there like 18 minutes. And I was like, I didn't think about it. I was like, you don't want to ask anybody about putting the water on? And he looks at me and goes, what? I was like, you don't want to, you're just going to put all the water on there? You're not going to ask? There's other people in there. I was like,
what's the problem with this?
It makes it hotter. It makes it super humid, so it makes the sauna
That's
more
the
intense.
goal, right?
Yeah, but I'm, generally, politely, you don't just fucking let that shit rip. Not there. And to be fair, after we had the interaction, I was upstairs and I was like, I didn't need to say this. Because the only other people in there were like me and this other guy. And it's like, there were no people that looked like they weren't going to be able to handle it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So
your initial instinct is to stand up for the guys.
I made it a thing. To feel better about it, I was like, he probably didn't think about it because we both look so strong. But bro,
your brain is
so fucked. I'm working on it.
Thought it was. I mean, because I think your initial reaction to stand up for the little guy that can't handle the heat.
But also, I've seen that guy in there before. He's always like flexing in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's always like he's a. Do you just rip
Whoa, that was louder than I expected.
It had some body.
Yeah.
I was like, I said it the second time, I was like, you just going to put all that water on there? And to be fair, he doesn't speak great English, and I'm coming at him like, you going to just put all the damn water out there? But I feel like I'm speaking gibberish. And then he finally understands what I'm saying. He goes, what? Are you hot? And I go, yeah, I am hot. It's a fucking sauna.
Yeah, that's...
And then I was like trying to go, I was like, no, I guess I can't be too mad. That's the point of the place.
Yeah.
Make it hot. And
You said that. Of course I'm hot. I'm in a sauna.
Yeah. And I was like, and I backed up off. I was like, all right, I can't be too mad. I said that. I was like, it's a sauna. I can't be too mad. And then I don't think he understood me. And he was like, yes, because I wouldn't want something bad to happen. And I was like, yeah.
That sounds like a threat.
It did. He was like, no. He's like, don't want you to get hurt or like hurt you or something like that. And I was like, I remember I looked at it, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Okay. And then I was sitting there and I was on the tail end of my time. And I'm like, I was a little hot and bothered, but I was like, all right. And I sit there and I wait until it's like 20 minutes up. He's like, I do this every day. And then that's when you devolve into like just petty little passive aggressive comments. He's like, I do this every day. I go, wow, every day? I don't think you're supposed to do it every day. Shouldn't you take a day off? He's like,
buddy. Oh, Michael.
The wackest thing to say.
I mean, this is just, how old is this guy?
35 probably.
Okay, all right. I thought you were going to tell me he's an old man. And I was like,
no. He's a young, jacked guy. I think he does steroids, if I had to guess. And then the rest of the time,
why can't you let go?
I'm learning to, but in that situation, I didn't like his energy was too unchecked.
I like that you're a vibe vigilante. Like, you go in.
But,
you're just like this.
I'm like a pussy most of the time, and then sometimes I'm just like, hey, and that's still pussy.
Over a guy heating up the sauna.
There's a sign that says you're not supposed to dump water, and then I'm like, what am I, the fucking rule police?
Dude, well, it is a matter of time before someone kicks your ass in a naked setting.
I know. The real Eastern promises.
Yeah, dude.
Viggo Mortensen, dick out. And I don't want that. I don't want people seeing my dick when I'm in a fight. Because that's your dick at its smallest.
And I hope to God that this is your first TMZ article. Animal control star.
I'm going to get my ass kicked like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
dude.
in nude fighting with Russian man.
I get booked after that, though, bro.
No kidding, dude. You'd get a docuseries.
No press is bad press.
Well, again, once we get 100 patrons, you got to fight somebody in a ring. Oh, yeah, cool. Well, fuck, dude. Well, with that being said, do you have any tunes you want to...
You mean besides Josie and the Pussycats?
Oh,
Where
right.
are we at on time?
We're at 38.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, we're great. We're almost out of here.
I know.
Well,
it is frustrating. I know we did record for like an hour and 10.
That's okay, but I do want to show you these, and I'm not going to act like I didn't already show you these songs.
Well, I'm going to flip it up a little bit on mine.
Okay. But I was going to tell you, when I was in Colombia, I got really into this artist named Young Miko.
Yes.
She's a Puerto Rican rapper. She's a beast. I feel like this is, I don't know, I'm trying to open myself up to more Latin American music because it's like fucking huge.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny's a big deal because he broke through and everybody knows him now.
But people talk about, I am just now finding out about Bad Bunny. I still don't think I've
Which
heard
is great.
him.
And he's like, dude, I mean, he's so many listeners, sells out Madison Square Garden. And my man acts. He was great in Bullet Train. And I haven't seen him in this new season of Narcos, but it seems like he's going to be great.
Dude, well, this is something that I'm really starting to realize, and it's really starting to kind of bum me out. Is it's not even for a lack of like trying, but I'm really out of the loop on everything now.
Yeah,
actors now, like I'm hearing about new actors. I'm like, who the fuck?
We'll get back in the loop, you silly.
I'm trying to, but I don't know what the loop.
Well, let me help you. This is Young Miko. She's 24, out of Puerto Rico, lesbian, and so she raps about the ladies.
Okay,
and that's this song is called Lisa, and this is my big plan for learning Spanish. Now I'm gonna learn Young Miko's lyrics, and then I'm gonna get the translations, and then this is how when I talk to people in Colombia, I was like, "How did you learn English?" They're like, "I listen to a lot of music."
That's what people always say. Like they learned another language by watching TV.
And this makes sense to me because it's hard for me to keep listening to Spanish lessons, but I'll listen to songs over and over.
Sure.
Again. So if I know what they mean, then you can sort of. Dude, I was talking to a guy who was speaking great English. He's like, he's from Guatemala. He's like, I never take any classes, man. I just listen to Eminem. I was like, well, you're killing it.
It is wild to hear who our cultural linguistic ambassadors are.
I mean, can you imagine the mastery of the English language you would have if you just listened to Eminem?
Not just that, I think hip hop is probably a great way to learn the English language.
Yeah. Now, I don't know now. Well, no, Young Miko.
Yeah, because it's a lot of words.
Lisa, okay. Well, I was gonna argue some of it is like like the mumble rap. It's like,
Sure.
this is very hard to learn English.
Yeah, but that's not the only type.
You're right. Lisa, right here, young Miko.
Let's hear
she
it.
says her words crisp.
Let's hear them.
You can hear the Spanish perfectly. Here we go.
Hablando claro, tengo un problema. Es que rápido me
Is that I have a problem?
Si me
believe
hablas
so.
lindo, yo me caso sin dilema. Y
There's
me
a
la
dilemma.
como desayuno, almuerzo y cena. Me gustan tic y también bikini.
It's my favorite part.
Modelitos que no quepan
Do you know
en
what it means?
bikini. Ey,
I looked it up online. Apparently she's just saying skinny. She mixes in English.
morenita con risitos de Kissimmee. Baby, esto no es un flex.
I like
Pero
this.
si tú quieres, te
Me too. Lisa Young Miko. I think I heard her when I was at a club, Medellin, called what do you call it? La House.
La House, the house.
La House.
Laos?
Well, yeah, I was in La House.
Yeah, you okay. All right. Well,
got a track, brother?
I do. I'm going to switch it up. That's not one of the ones I showed you. So I've seen Beau is Afraid 3 times. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And there is a trailer for a movie called Past Lives that looks so goddamn good. It looks like a great movie.
And the song you got is by Likey Lee?
Yes.
I like her a lot.
I love her. The soundtrack, I have not seen the movie, but the soundtrack to the movie is stellar,
So it's Unchained Melody?
which is a cover.
Yeah.
And wait till you hear this cover.
I'll play a Likey after this one.
She's great. How cool is this?
It's all right.
Damn, all right. Heard.
All right, do you know...
What do I...
What did you think?
I thought you were-
I've heard this song so many times.
This version?
No, but it's like...
Exactly.
She's not doing anything crazy different.
No, you're right.
It's just her voice. And I
Yeah.
don't think it's the best use of her voice. I like her voice on this song,
What song?
Dance, Dance, Dance by Likey Lee. I've been listening to this song for years.
She's got another song that an ex-girlfriend put on a playlist once that I can't remember what it's called, but it was great. Oh, I know this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just sings it real subtle and fucking sweet
This song's been around forever.
forever. It's a great track. I'm glad she's still out there doing shit.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude. All right. I got one for you.
What do you got?
So, dude, I've been living in this fucking playlist from that movie that I've not seen.
Right.
But there's another one in there I'm going to throw in that's actually, you know what? I got an idea. Because I've seen Beau is Afraid so many times, this is a song from Beau is Afraid that I just forgot how good it is. And it's such a perfect movie song because you can have dialogue over it and it still has like perfect crashes. It's the Bread song, that Everything I Own.
Bread, everything I own. Yes. Wait, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go. I don't see it.
Oh, boy. Well, let me send it real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took it out of the playlist because I thought
yeah.
Are we still recording, Max? Are we still recording?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Here we go.
All right, I just threw it in there.
I like the name Bread.
I do too. You got to see Beau
You
is
know,
Afraid,
in Spanish
dude.
it would be pan.
Pan? Yeah, I know. I've done the first day of Duolingo. I know about
They always start with bread. What's that
bread
about?
and mujer.
You know Bread Mover?
I know about bready women.
Woo!
You gave my life to me, set me free.
Te ayudo a aprender.
Set
Is
me
that what this is? And you
No,
can skip
no.
a little bit.
Can I?
just to have you
Ooh.
back again. You taught
It's
This feels like...
this is waking up on Sunday, dude.
No, bro. This is a scene in Starsky and Hutch where they're mad at each other.
Yeah.
And they're just walking down different streets and thinking about how they miss each other and hate
That
each
might
other at
be
the
what
same
this
time.
song might have been in the movie.
I feel like it's in the
It
movie.
might be in that movie.
you never said
Yeah, I think it might be in Starsky and Hutch.
It's not, but it's something that sounds like this. This is very of its time. Which
I like,
is
yeah.
a vague note, but
No, but you're right.
What am I, an
It makes
expert?
perfect sense. Well, you know.
all right. What should I play? One more.
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more by Young Miko. This song is called Riri. These are some of her top tracks. We're learning Spanish, everybody. Learn Spanish with me.
Learn Spanish with me. This is that flow state.
I love this lady, dude.
Dude, you know what I think I'm realizing is I like hip hop. I like it better when I don't know what they're saying.
Well, you can just appreciate the flow.
Yeah, dude, and I like that.
It's really nice.
It's fun. This is young.
I hope I don't Google the lyrics and I'm just like, oh God, she's just saying the most horrible shit.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Enjoy it for what it is. Until someone ruins
I
something
thought we were
for
going to
you.
use that as a springboard for a bit, but no, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
joking,
No,
I'm
oh
joking.
boy. All right.
Jeez, Max, no,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
This is well, hell. All right. Do I have one more song in there?
Well, you got Hurly Burly.
That's
you got
what I want to do.
Birmingham.
So let's. Oh, these are two fun ones.
Yeah.
Let's do Birmingham.
Okay.
Because this is one we kind of talked about already, but it's got a lot of fun.
There's so many good. I mean, I got another road story for you.
Tell me. So this is Birmingham by Shovels and Rope, and this is from the Superica playlist, which is the restaurant we worked at.
When, of course, the Superica playlist often matches up with music I found while I was driving around the South into Texas a couple years ago. I still listen to this track all the time.
It's a great song.
Do you want to hear about the last big drive I did after we listened to this?
Yes.
Because this story's wild, man.
Please.
Delta Mama and a Nickajack Man.
It's about traveling around America, baby.
That's
Why
right.
do you think it's a good song?
I think it's anything that's like troubadour-y is going to get me going.
Water station in.
It's a story. The whole thing's a story, and it's
folk, baby.
Not only that, I like things that I can throw myself into.
Yeah.
And talking about Georgia to New York and stuff
Yeah,
like
she
that.
talks about the BQE.
Yeah, dude, in Athens, it's like
Yeah, that's all our shit. Yeah, dude, she talks about Athens.
She was
Johnny lived in Athens for fucking years.
And we hung out there for years.
Sometimes Athens I felt like was so mythical in a way when we were growing up, and it's cool just to think about. I don't know, my brother lived there. We would go there a lot. It's part of us.
Well, dude, I think it's any college town that's like an hour and a half away from where you live always has this like. You go there for one reason and one reason only, and it's to have a good time, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like
but it's notorious for just having good music.
Well, yeah, and I think that most college towns probably have that.
Yeah, but I guess that's ours. So
that is ours, yeah, dude. And we had,
special.
and Athens had the biggest ones. We had REM, we had the B-52s.
That's it.
No, dude.
I just.
That's not even close to it.
Oh, I was joking.
Oh.
Wait, tell me. I want to know because that's the only ones you hear coming up.
Neutral Milk Hotel.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Stephen Colbert's favorite band.
Really?
Yeah, he loves it.
I saw them live and it fucking kicked ass, dude. But I saw Jeff Mangum solo and it sucked shit.
Okay, good to know.
Let's see who else is from Athens. I think like Apples and Stereo, that whole Elephant Six stuff. There's
shit.
What?
No, I was about to tell you something. Fudge. Oh, dude. Okay, so this story goes back to, this is on the road.
Yeah.
But it starts with, I went down south before I made that trip to Columbia for my grandmother's funeral.
Right,
my grandmother
right.
passed away. And I went down there and met up with my brother in like Asheville. And then we met up again in Savannah for the funeral. But it was a really nice service. It was cool to see all my cousins. And then after, like, they're lowering my grandmother into the earth, her coffin, everything's like quiet. We're in this open graveyard. And then you can hear beyond the tree line the Love Shack being blasted.
Jesus Christ.
So fucking loud. And there's a car pulling by near us.
Yeah.
So it creates this illusion like, is somebody driving through the graveyard blasting Love Shack while they lower my grandmother? And so everybody's looking at this car.
Yeah.
And it's our like chauffeur. It's like the person that drove us there. They're like pulling up windows down and you're just hearing, and we're like, I'm like, this is the wildest move.
Dude.
This is the wildest move. But then we realize slowly beyond the tree line, there's a highway.
Yeah.
And somebody is blasting this shit full volume so we can just track the sound as it just travels.
Were you laughing?
Dude, yes.
Good, yeah.
Everybody was like, that's the thing, is my cousins are a good time. They're like funny people. My grandmother was a fun person.
Well,
so
dude,
we were all
Music,
we made the most of it.
Music at a funeral really does break the tension.
Dude, it broke it so fucking hard.
The hardest I have ever laughed in my life, I've probably talked about it in the podcast, was a couple years ago. One of our friends died, and at his funeral, which was an open casket funeral, everybody is sitting in this like viewing room. People are crying, and it's like they're playing like the last playlist that he had built on Spotify, and it's really like somber music.
Yeah,
it's like, you know,
Jesus, man.
But then Bombs Over Baghdad came on, and the entire room erupted.
Dude, that's great.
Because as soon as you hear, everybody just kind of lost their mind.
Underground is not off the ground. The Who, bro. After this fucking funeral, the wildest drive of my life. I ended up driving all the way back to New York City in one go
from Savannah.
Oh, dude, why? 16 hours. I didn't want to, Max. I'm fucking driving, and as I'm coming from over the bridge from Savannah into South Carolina by River Street, I'm like, I'm getting on the highway. It's jammed up.
Right.
The highway's jammed up. So I'm like, let me take some back roads. I'm on, the state routes and it's beautiful. It cuts through like swamps and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking cool, really southerny scenery. And at some point, these like good old boys drive by me, and they got like this souped up shitty SUV. These kids had to be like seniors in high school, and they drive by me looking at me all fucking rough. Fuck these kids. Yeah. And they pass me. They get up ahead of me. They get 2 cars ahead of me, and all of a sudden, you just see a tire fly off of their SUV, fly into the fucking swamp.
Yeah.
And then the other cars pass them. I ride by them. Tire just off the axle. They're on the side of the road. And I look at them and I'm like, God damn. So this is already a very weird thing. And there's crazy traffic on the main highway. I don't know why. And I'm driving, and then I hit this insane traffic jam on the back road. I end up stuck on this back road for an extra hour. It adds an hour.
Are you in South Carolina at this point?
Yes, I'm still in South Carolina. I left at like 1:30 from Savannah. And then I get up, I'm like, okay, if I get to Richmond, I'll get a hotel. Yeah. So I'm just hoofing it till I get till around Richmond. I have to cut it off before Richmond around like 10:30. My ass hurts. I go in there, every hotel. It's an exit with a bunch of hotels. Yeah. Every single one of them's booked. And I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh, there's like races and stuff. I'm like, okay. I go and exit up. Every hotel's booked. I'm like, fuck. I start calling ahead. Those hotels are booked. I'm like, fuck it. Okay, I'm going to drive to D.C. So I fucking drive to D.C., and I'm just going to pass through. I don't want to pay to stay in D.C. I'm like, I call ahead to this place because I'm about to give up and just sleep in my car. I call ahead to this place, and they're like, we got someplace for you an hour up the road. If you can just make it an hour up the road, I got a hotel for you. And I'm driving up there. I'm on the tail end of D.C. All of a sudden, somebody's driving in front of me. Somebody comes up on my left, crosses over, fucking nails the person in front of me. Fuck. The person in front of me is T-boning them, totals their car. The 2 cars spin out in front of me. The car that got hit shifts to the far left lane. The car that hit them shifts all the way to the far right lane. I pull over because I'm like, fuck, am I about to look at like a dead body? Somebody has to call an ambulance or something. So I like stop my car, and immediately the guy that caused the wreck is out of his car. His car is totaled, but he's out of his car, and I'm like, fucking thank God. He runs up, he's like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm making sure you're okay. Yeah. And then he goes over to the car that was hit, and it looks like they're okay. They're moving, and they're making calls, and I'm like, okay, I can get out of here.
This is how I already know you're a better person than me. If I saw that shit, I would just keep going, brother. I would be like, I would
have just felt through. I was the key witness.
I know, but my whole thing would be like, well, there's the energy I need to get an hour up the road
but
to
it
the
was
hotel.
Like I had tried to get all these hotels before that, trying and failing, and then this happens. And just to be safe, I call 911 to report the accident. Yeah. The 911 goes, we're experiencing a higher than normal call volume. Jesus. Please call back later.
Dude, that's horrible.
And I'm like, it's fucking chaos out here. Yeah. So that's when I make the call, like, do you have a spot? They're like, an hour up the road. Make it an hour up the road. I'm like, okay. Yeah. I get up there. And at this point, it's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Time's getting weird. And I get there, and they're like, we have no idea what you're talking about. Nobody booked you a room here. Yeah. And I'm like, what? And I was like, is there anything around? He's like, everything here is booked. I'm talking, this is a 2-hour span of highway where every hotel is booked. And at that point, I'm past DC. It's like 4 hours from New York. I was just like, fuck it. Let's just try and do it. If I feel bad, I'll pull over. and I took a Red Bull down, and it was like brutal. And then to track the passage of time, I put on The Departed. And I didn't watch, but I just listened because I've seen it enough. I know how it tracks, and it would help me. Help me track. But dude, I was driving scared. I was driving so scared the whole time because people. I had watched
Probably because you had a movie on.
I wasn't looking at the movie. I was just like 10 and 2, just like driving. I was throwing my brights on. I was driving.
I can't believe your reaction to seeing a tire fly, someone get T-boned, is to turn on a movie while driving.
But I had a Red Bull and some Smart Pop.
Great, thank God.
And I fucking...
Smart Pop?
You don't want to eat too much because then you get full and you get sleepy. So you need some simple
you said
carbs.
A Red Bull, Smart Pop, and a movie. You know? Real brain food, dude.
But I made it, dude. I made it at like 6 a.m. It was the most brutal drive of my life.
This is a Criterion Channel movie. Is your journey from Savannah to... Because you know what? In the movie, it would start off at the funeral with Love Shack playing. Yeah. Just to like, insinuate, hey, the next 2.5 hours is going to be kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then you just see it. This is like a fucking Jim Jarmusch movie.
Dude, it was awful.
Yeah, I bet.
I felt... It was... You're going to love this. I listened to a podcast about mindset before where they were like,
Huberman?
Huberman talks to this professor she's a specialist in mindset, and she's like, it's all about what you tell yourself you can do. So the whole time I'm traveling, I'm like, you can do it. Come on. And if you can't, and if you get too tired, you can always pull over. But it ended up being okay.
That's always how
it was fear, though. It was a lot of fear motivating it. I felt my fight or flight kick.
I understand. Dude. Well, yeah, because when I moved, I did the drive from Atlanta to New York all on the same day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I left at like 8 a.m. and I got in at like 8 p.m. I think maybe a little later.
Well, you had a great drive, dude. The traffic was insane.
Yeah,
It was like the first week it got warm. I think that was part. And I was talking to other people outside of DC. I was like, why are the hotels booked? They're like, I don't know, fucking spring break. I'm like, here? What the fuck are you talking?
Dude, yeah, I don't know. Like, because when I drove, we hit traffic in North Carolina, and then we decided to get cooked. Tom Takar drove up with me.
Oh, word.
And he had never had...
Oh, you guys split the driving.
No, I drove the whole way.
Oh, that's fun.
I wanted to.
Okay, good.
Because initially it was like we were talking about stopping, and I was like, dude, I think we can just do it.
Yeah.
And I had the cats in the car and shit. It was like, we just got to go.
You had some company, yeah.
Dude, we had a good old ride, dude. The cats saw all the Eastern Seaboard, dude. It was beautiful.
I love that. I love getting the cats out to see more. Well, hell, brother.
I think we did another good one. I think we did do another good one. We turned lemonade into lemons. We reversed it. All right.
Reverse osmosis.
That's right. Well, shit. Okay, so let's do this. You got a little jam to take us out, and we'll do some. Okay. You got anything to plug?
Nah, watch Animal Control on Fox.
Animal Control every Thursday at 9? I think it's at 9 on Fox. Or the next day on Hulu. Also, if you're listening to this today, tomorrow I'm going to be in Philadelphia at Fergie's Pub. Come on out. Also in... Oh, shit. Oh, boy. May 19th, I'm headlining Don't Tell in Portland, Maine. Come on out to that. Oh, shit. And June 24th, I'm doing an album at the Gutter in Brooklyn.
Telling many funny jokes, you love the jokes, he gonna come through, and I don't know if he smoked before he do the big album record. Maybe he will, but he said no. Yeah, you should go see him record his album. We got a fan base. Oh,
T-shirts, Patreon.
get a t-shirt. Buy a t-shirt. It's very worth it. They're very bleachers.
They look good?
They look okay. I mean, they look great.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. You can wear them in the pool like. And buy shirts.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's it. Perfect.